Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Sunnystream. I'm Amin, of course, and on the screen, animating today is the amazing cleanup artist Chloe.
Hello, I'm Chloe. I'm cleaning this up.
Now, additionally, we have some special guests here with us today. First off, obviously Dev, who is a writer on the show and is always in chat helping answer questions. Next up, Melina,
Hi.
who is an animator and actually did the rough animation for this shot. Melina will not be animating today, of course, but Melina is just here to bring the vibe.
I'm just here to watch my rough animation be absolutely bedazzled.
I
love it. It's beautiful.
And
I start sweating out of pressure.
we also have the incredible Luce, who is an animator on the project in the VC as well.
Hello.
Yes. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a surprise stream for the people who are not awake on Friday night or out partying, probably. So, welcome, and feel free to say whatever and ask whatever and blah, 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 blah.
Hell yeah.
We're just here to vibe and hang out.
We vibe.
Okay, so, why is YouTube not showing me the chat? YouTube is the op. YouTube op moment. Okay. Hello to Mika, Spider-Lord, Elf Blossom Cottage, Izzy the Animator, Thomas the Train, Opalish Moth, It's Arrow Ace Peep. Welcome. Welcome all.
So many cool people in chat. Hell yes.
Hello, Hayden. Hayden. Let's see what there is to accomplish.
We'll also be tippy-tappying. So excuse me if you hear it, fellas.
No, we love it. We
It's
love
all
the
good.
ASMR.
Melina ASMR
The stream
has
would be
returned.
The stream would be so empty without it.
Etoile Shine said, love her theme. As you should. As
That's
you
a
should.
beautiful theme.
She's
It's
from the
so good.
Etoile Kingdom after all.
Ooh, le français
Le
already.
français.
Oh my goodness.
Déjà. You know what I...
early this stream.
you know what I would love to see you guys ever do? A special episode that's 90s anime art style. That is a very cool idea. What are your thoughts on that?
I love when a show switches up their style for something. It's so fun all
Yes.
the time. Oh,
It's always so fun.
I feel like this would be like
it's also very special.
a scene or something where like Crescenta is like telling someone her perspective of an event and like what happened, and the art style just switches to like a 90s anime art style.
Hell yeah.
And then for like River,
Ooh.
it becomes like a National Geographic documentary. And everyone suddenly
Wait, I
becomes
love that.
real. No, or instead of becoming real, they just become like a Blender animation in 3D.
Yeah.
For
Oh.
for Zephyr, I feel like everyone would just become a comic. Like, that makes sense.
Ooh.
Or really
yeah,
yeah.
abstract art, like extremely abstract art, like or like murals.
Yeah.
For Hazel, you would just become words. I don't know.
Like synesthesia, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Or wait, no.
maybe Hazel just sees it as it is. A Western style cartoon.
So down to earth, sees everything
No.
exactly as
Wait.
it is.
Live action people,
Claymation!
that's what she sees.
Oh,
Live action
claym-
people.
Wait, that's so
Wait,
good.
that's good too,
Oh,
but also claymation. Hazel just sees everything as Coraline.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love
oh, Coraline, my beloved.
my favorite animated movie. Let's go.
Hell yeah! Is it really?
Yeah.
I love Coraline. Hell yeah.
I also love Fantastic Mr. Fox. That's
Ooh, that's a good
That-
one.
What about you?
Oh man, I mean, if we're talking stop mo, I do adore Coraline. I love Isle of Dogs though. I think Isle of Dogs might be my favorite stop mo film.
You guys know
I've only-
the
But I,
sorry,
Sorry?
Very, very good.
the the claymation Pinocchio from a few years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. That was also beautiful.
It was so great. Yeah, for Isle of Dogs, I've only seen that one once on my birthday when it came out.
Oh
So
my god.
I
That's
need to
very
watch
good.
it again.
Oh my god, I'd watch it with you. I remember I
That's fun.
was so determined to watch it in theaters, but it would not show in my hometown.
Oh,
So my dad was like, "Are we gonna go see it? You want to see it too?" And I'm like, "I would love to see it." And he goes, "Excellent. Okay, we're gonna go visit the grandparents, and then we're gonna detour massively and go to another town entirely to go see the film."
that's kind of like what we did.
Father of the Year drives you to another town so that you can watch an animated film.
I'm literally going to drive to LA next week to go to a film festival. So
Oh my god, yes!
Exciting.
I'm
Oh.
so excited.
What film festival is that, out of curiosity? I know there's a
Animation
few in
is
LA.
Film Festival. That's what it's called.
Yes! Oh, I haven't been able to go, but I do remember in my third year of school applying our film to go there. It did not make it in, unfortunately.
No.
But it is a cool place.
Yeah.
Someone says Kubo and the Two Strings. That's also a very, very good film.
Yeah, that's a
I
good
do
one.
love that one. Yeah. Super underrated for a film.
Oh, please.
My dogs are barking right now. Sorry if you can hear them.
Oh,
Woof. Also, Wendell and Wild came out like a few years back, and
yeah. How did I forget
Yeah.
about that?
I really liked it. It had its flaws, but I still liked what it was going for.
Yeah. I quite like it. I think its narrative could have used some touch-ups, but yeah,
It
it was so beautiful.
It would have been better if it was a mini series.
Oh my god, that would have been really good. Man. I do have to say, despite absolutely adoring Stop Mo, watching it and making it, I think my favorite film though is How to Train Your Dragon 2 is my favorite
Aw.
one.
Oh my god,
I-
John would totally agree with you on that.
I was cracking taste. What can I
I've
say?
only watched the first one.
Oh. To
You
be fair,
gotta.
I've heard.
Is the last unicorn?
See, I feel like I've heard a lot of people have mixed feelings about the second one, which I understand. I get it. And the third one exists. But yeah.
Yeah, I've heard more mixed feelings on the third one than I have for the second.
Way. Yeah, no. It's just third one exists. I'm like
Yeah.
also a bit I'm lukewarm about it, but like I still enjoyed it. I think it was still nice and fun.
Yeah, I've only seen the first one. I don't know why it's taken me so long to finish the other two, but yeah, I gotta watch those.
Yeah, it's very good. What about you? I mean, do you have a favorite one?
A favorite what?
Like a favorite animated movie?
Encanto.
Nice.
Might be a little
It's a
basic,
beautiful
but well, a basic answer, but I actually like that film connected with me on so many levels, like, and it was so relatable, and the songs and everything.
Yeah.
Also, well, there are a lot of them. A more recent one, have you guys seen The Wild Robot?
Yes.
Yes, I saw that last week. It's gorgeous.
Bro, I actually did not think that was gonna make me cry, and I didn't think it was gonna be a mother-child storyline. You don't expect that from a robot movie.
Yeah. I went into it a little bit spoiled because I had gone to a panel like the weekend before where I met some of like the people in the story because I went to the Ottawa Animation Festival and they were there to talk about the movie. Oh yeah, it was wonderful. So I did get a little bit spoiled, but I was like a small price to pay to see the creators. But even so, I think I cried like 4 times. It's so fucking good.
It's actually like
Yeah, it's great.
crazy good.
It's fantastic.
I'm still so your Toon Boom features, like this vector brush, is actually making me mad. Every time I see you use it, it's like, oh my god, this is like privilege. I'm thinking of our underprivileged like cleanup artists who are doing the other shot. Like, wow, they don't get this.
Yeah. And like the pencil editor tool. I showed this to you like last time, but like just click and drag the thickness.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, I just saw you use that to like fix a line and I was like, wow.
No, we love Toon Boom.
Honestly,
so
Toon Boom, like, you know what, the price is worth paying.
Yeah.
Unproblematic fave, Toon Boom.
Balls. There we go. Beep.
Someone said Inside Out 2 was peak fiction.
I unfortunately have not seen it yet.
I've seen it.
I
like it.
I think I love it as well. It's just some of it felt really like commercial success chasing, but the rest was like so deep and conceptual, and I loved that. Like, and when I say the commercial success part, like, I'm not saying that was like the artist's fault. I'm saying it was like Disney's influence.
Yeah.
A lot of times, it often is just a bureaucratic decision that makes something, I don't know, I guess not live up to its full potential.
Exactly.
It happens a lot, yeah.
It's an unfortunate reality.
Ooh, oh no. My screen messed up. Okay, it's good now.
Hello, random girl, and yes, another one.
And another one.
If the main 4 were animals, what animals would they be? River would be a seahorse. Hazel would be a deer. Crescenta would be a cat, and Zephyr would be a...
Stumped you on that one.
A wolf. This is so, like, no, that's so basic. He's not. He's like... a lizard? Or a chameleon, I don't know. Some reptile.
Yeah, chameleon sounds good.
Guys, what kind of cat would Crescenta be?
Oh my god, probably. I'm trying to imagine the most fluffiest cat, but I'm like, I don't know if it's a fluffy cat necessarily.
Mm.
Probably a calico. Calicos are pretty fluffy.
They're pretty good. That's a Siamese cat. Very good.
Yes, orange cat.
How many brain cells does Crescenta have? Let's discuss.
What kind of cat do you guys have?
Oh, don't ask. I have 1 calico, 3 tabbies, 3 brown tabbies
Oh, that's right,
specifically.
like a million.
Wow.
Yes, and 2 black cats.
Oh.
How do you take care of them all?
Grit.
Wow.
I have one Nebelung cat, which is just a fancy name for a long-haired Russian blue, and she is a menace, but I love her so much.
What's her name?
Her name is Zelda.
Zelda. Oh yeah, you told me, Zelda.
Yeah. I love Zelda so much, even though she doesn't swallow when she eats her food and purrs loudly instead, and we're like, girly, you gotta swallow. She's a little
Zelda,
bit silly,
come
but we love her.
on.
Guys, for the end credits animation fun that we want to do later, feel free to send, if you have any like cute videos of your cats that you want like mirror ballified, like you can send them and we'll like figure that out.
Oh my god. Hell yeah. I'll do anything to immortalize Zelda.
mm. I already know Crescenta is gonna be my fave. Real? 2 cats, roughly.
I got 1, but he has the energy of 5. Real.
Oh.
Yeah.
That
Chloe-
sounds like an orange cat.
Does that mean Chloe has 5 and altogether they have the energy of 25?
No, you're mistaken. I have 6.
6? 30?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, 30 cats.
It's a petting zoo.
I'm trying to find homes for 3, so they're not forever cats.
May they find loving homes.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
They shall.
And they will.
Mm-hmm.
All hail the crazy cat lady. Guys.
Chloe's a very sane cat lady.
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly. How dare thy?
It's just kind of happened, like, in my life. Cats are thrown at me, and I'm like, I guess I gotta take care of them. But I love cats, you know? So,
Yeah.
it's not hard to it's not a big complaint.
That's good.
Cat's too good.
Guys, if you were a character from the show, who would you be? Thomas asks.
Ooh. Ooh, that's a great question.
I would be like 80% Zephyr with 20% Crescenta.
Mm.
I'm doing math on this one.
The concoction.
Concoction. I feel like I align myself personally a little bit like Hazel, but I try and put up a Crescenta front as much as physically possible.
That is very
Um,
fair.
You know, I love being upbeat, but oh my goodness, the anxiety, it's real.
Mhm.
Valid.
No.
I don't know. I think distribute evenly among 4, but it's probably similar to Melina with Hazel and Crescenta.
Hell yeah. my god, wait, I just noticed, Chloe, do you not even use the line builder tool? I feel like I swear by that. I can't live without it.
The line builder, is that a premium thing?
Oh, is it? Oh, maybe. It's on the pencil, like, underneath the, like, preset selection. Oh, no, you do have it! It's right there! Scroll all the way to the bottom. It's the, like, hammer with the blue and
Oh yeah.
orange line. Yeah.
I never use that.
I swear by it.
So what does it do?
It's not for everyone, but basically what it does is if you draw two lines really close to each other, it like automatically closes the gap. So like let's say for instance if you got like that line and you draw a line connecting the two at the top, like at the ends.
Oh.
No. Yeah. Oh yeah. There you go.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It doesn't close like fully all the way, but it has saved my life.
I shall use it because I have been having those issues, but I didn't know
It doesn't
about
work
this.
all the time, to be fair. Yeah. It's like I
Yeah.
want to say it's maybe like a 80
Oh, yeah.
20, and especially if you have lines super close, like parallel to each other, sometimes it
Yeah,
can be
like
a real
these.
bother. Yeah.
All right, that's good to know. Thanks for telling me.
I got you.
Live Toon Boom tutorial. Melina, do you watch The Bird Brain on YouTube?
I'm so glad you mentioned them. Yes, I do.
Yay!
We literally referenced their work for like a new project that I'm working on. Like literally
that's
the other day.
That's
We were like, how do we
excellent.
get this thing to work? And we were like, oh, Brain has a tutorial for this. Okay, we shared it in the Slack.
That for those who don't know, Zibberbrain or Zebberbrain, they make these excellent Toon Boom tutorials on YouTube, and they are a lifesaver.
I think they also were cleanup artists on cleanup artists. Yes, there are multiple people. No, they were cleanup artists on
Lackadaisy?
Lackadaisy. Yeah. So they have like some. They were showing how they did like their Lackadaisy cleanup. It's so interesting. It's very good. Highly recommend.
I concur.
Oh, something we wanted to ask you, Chloe.
Yeah.
You mentioned something about color palettes with Sunny.
Oh yeah, so basically, you can import and export color palettes into Toon Boom. So, every shot, you don't have to like pick and choose each color for each frame. You can just you can just basically like import a color palette that you've already made into the shot, and then you can just fill it from there.
That's very useful.
Yeah.
So for shot 8, do you still have all the color palettes that you made for everyone?
Yes, and I could send that to Sunny's way.
Thank you. That would be really helpful. It doesn't honestly just whenever this shot is finished and you're able to,
Yeah.
so no rush. It's just I think that would be good for some of the other Toon Boom cleanup artists to have.
Yeah, it would be useful. I'll do that when I can do that.
Thank you. The goat.
Oh, color palettes, my beloved.
Hello. Oh, the ginger arrived. The ginger. Hello, Luke.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for coming. Favorite character design, and what's wait? Okay, JC says, who is your favorite character design? Which character has your favorite design aspect, like hair or clothing? Personally, my favorite character design from everyone would actually have to be, well, there are characters that we have not yet shown that I cannot discuss. Though, my number one would actually have to be Hazel's dad. Yes, shocker. King Glenn. He has a lovely design, and Toestones did a beautiful job crafting that character, especially with the Ethiopian influences and who he is as a person. So, but when it comes to the main four, I'd probably say, it's really, really, really hard. Like, I feel like they're all on the same level, but I'd probably have to put Crescenta at the top because of her galaxy hair. Although River's sash really, really puts him up there, and the Hazel hair changes we made also does the same. And Zephyr's jacket patterns. Yeah. Anyways, how about y'all?
I think personally, I mean, I'm biased towards Zephyr because I'm Turkish and I adore. I hold on to my Turkish coded characters for dear life. I don't have enough of you. Come here, my son. But I also really like Hazel's outfit actually, because I feel like I could wear that so comfortably. It just looks so nice. I just feel like it's so cozy. Yeah, I think as much as I adore Crescenta, I'd also be like, there's something about the hair, the dress. I love Hazel so much. Probably Hazel, Zephyr, Crescenta, and River is my tier list.
So valid.
Yeah, Crescenta really does have like a striking and unique design, but I also just really like Hazel's because like you can tell from a glance like what sort of character she is just by like the design, and that's kind of like a thing that I feel is like good in a character's design. Not always, but like just whenever there's like you can just look at them and be like, oh, I understand your deal. That can sometimes be pretty good.
I know who you are.
Yeah.
I know who you are.
And you know what, this reminds me of, we were actually talking about this yesterday on the stream. And I'd love to get y'all's thoughts on it. It's like a mini rant. So like someone, so obviously like 90% of comments are good. Like, I just like sparking discussions from some of the less like super supportive comments. But it's like someone said like, oh, the color palettes are really predictable, and in my head I was like, yeah, that's kind of the point. Like,
I think I actually saw that comment.
Like, okay, first of all, when we have such a colorful cast and world, I think it's fair to like characterize some of the royals through colors that match their elements. Like, because we have such a big world that we want people to digest, simple things like just, you know, river and blue being associated with water can really help someone take that in. And also stylistically, personally, I really love color-coded casts, like for example MLP. Like, it fits so beautifully into like the brain, and like, you know what I mean. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I wholeheartedly agree. A lot of times, like, yeah, it's fun to experiment with like colors and palettes and stuff, but realistically, how much time do you have to tell someone about what this character's deal is, right? Like, you spend so long thinking about this character. Like, we maybe think about like the cast for 4 years or something, let's say. Like, I'm putting a random number in it. Let's say you're thinking about this for 4 years. This character will make sense to you, but like when you're submitting your art to an audience, like, they're going to see years of work in 2 seconds, 5 minutes. You don't know how long someone's gonna look at your character for. So how they look is like the first thing that strikes them, and you want to be able to tell someone what a character is like, even if it's just a surface level and you're going to disprove that in a narrative, who knows? But beyond that, you want to be able to tell someone what a character's deal is just by looking at them. whether or not it's a front is a different conversation, but like color is a huge part of that, which is why color theory is so huge. And yeah, I guess some people might call it predictable, but like if you're doing like, let's say a short film or something, you only got like 2 minutes to give your story across. So yeah, you're gonna use colors that are like, yeah, like the red is for angry, the purple is for maybe something like confusing or mysterious, or like blue is gonna be something sad. Like that's just that's just normal.
And that's
I don't know
very
what to
good.
say.
And
Yeah,
and
like it's just kind of it.
yeah, and like you could subvert like colors, depending on like the trope you're trying to subvert, but I wouldn't recommend it for every single thing, you know? Like imagine
Yeah.
if Inside Out, like anger is just purple or
Mm-mm.
sadness is green. It's like that would not translate effectively.
Or like even for this
So-
show, right? Like if our main cast, like obviously the hair and the eyes stay the same, but like their outfits are all like a little bit different and subvert like their elemental colors. From at least in a pilot, like as Melina said, in a pilot, in a short film, in a proof of concept, like that would feel extremely uncoordinated, and it's like, okay, is this a pride
Yeah.
parade? Like, why am I seeing like rainbows everywhere? like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And exactly as you said, like there's a lot of characters. They all have different powers. Like the easiest way to convey it is through color and their fits. Like it's kind of like, yeah, you gotta resort to tropes to make sure that you get it. Like if you don't get it, then that's a problem. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, they're not even.
Tropes aren't bad things.
Yes.
Yeah,
They're
tropes are
effective.
tools. They're useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun when you subvert them. Okay, also, they are not even that predictable color scheme wise. For example, Hazel's whole outfit is purple. Hazel's there's not a trace of green in anything except her heel emblems and her hair.
Yeah. Lamau. Well.
Shut down. Mic drop.
Go home. Show's over.
It's fun to be subversive, but sometimes you gotta know when it's subversive and when it's just like there's no need for you to do that.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And for us, there's no need to do that. It's very we're making it clear.
Yeah. Especially with this project, like the colors show their kingdoms, and like their outfits more so represent the individual, you know.
Yeah. We have to be really careful with how we go about colors and environments. Like for example, in this specific shot, we have to make sure that, you know, all the background OCs have some shade of pink or purple so that you know, they don't stand out too much compared to Crescenta. Things like that. Like it's very important to think about who is the focus of this and how can we make them stand out amongst all these different shades.
It's definitely a challenge. I do not envy people who gotta do color scripts and stuff. Like I've always wanted to do them when I was like younger going into art school, but then I realized how difficult that is when you get into like the big shots, and I'm like, ooh, I'll just do my line work over here. Bye.
Did you see the Don Da Don color scripts?
It's gorgeous. Oh my goodness.
Insane. I love that show so much.
Oh my goodness. Beautiful show. I can't wait to watch more of it. I just wish that they had content warnings. Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is so gorgeous. I'm so excited to see what happens next. I really should just read it if I'm so excited, but I can't help it.
I don't want to read it. I just want to see it.
Yeah. God, what other shows have insane color scripts? I mean, it's not a show, but obviously, like Puss in Boots was so gorgeous. Wild Robot also gorgeous. DreamWorks really has it locked in right now.
Yeah.
They actually
Other shows
do.
have them, like, the same. Comment below. No.
um. Let me see what people are saying.
They're talking a lot about My Little Pony. I unfortunately have not watched all of My Little Pony. I know a little bit. I really need to watch the movie. I've seen clips of the movie and it looks gorgeous.
It is, it really is.
Ugh. I actually met some of the people who worked on it and they're so amazing. I can't wait.
You
to
have?
see what they make next. Yeah, well they, a lot of people from Mercury Filmworks, who has a studio in Ottawa, came to the festival on the other weekend and they were like, well, normally it's a festival to like advertise jobs, but they were like, Lamau, there's no jobs, but we're working on stuff. That's fun. I'm like, ooh.
Yippee!
Can more people come to Vancouver, please? Like, the only thing we have is like Fan Expo.
I wish that we had some more stuff going on just in general in Canada. I feel like we have 3 events total, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Size.
What are the main 4's favorite football players? I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Do you think that we watch football?
The only thing I know about football is that Travis Kelce is with Taylor Swift.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys using the American football or soccer football?
That's also a great question.
Yeah. I was just about to say something, but yeah, I rub my hands evilly as I can go to LA whenever I please.
My goodness. One day. Well, I say that. I've been there twice and I'm like, okay, that's enough for me. I'll come back when there's an event.
Fair.
It was fun when it lasted, but holy crap.
It is chaotic.
It's chaotic. Man.
Oh yeah, back on My Little Pony, I've actually never watched Friendship is Magic. I watched like the generation before it, I think.
I hath returned.
Hello. Yippee!
What would the main 4 say as a pickup line? I feel like... I'm not even gonna try. Sorry.
I'm already so shit with pickup lines, I wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
Cannot do it. Cannot do it.
What do you think they would do, chat?
I feel like Hazel has the most Riz.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Discuss. I'm interested. No, continue.
I feel like she wouldn't even like know pickup lines. She would just like charisma her way into like I don't know.
Charisma her way into someone's heart.
Exactly.
Unspoken Riz.
1 second, I will be right back.
Okay.
Whoa.
Melina, I don't know if this movie came out, but it just came out in the States. It's Look Back. Have you seen it?
Oh, I have not, because it only showed for 1 day in Canadian theaters, and I was sick. I couldn't see it.
They added more showings here. Maybe they should add
What?
more there. Have they added more there?
Aggressively looks up Cineplex in Canada.
I can
Come
hear
here!
the. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, please. I've seen so many people, like, tweet after seeing, like, going to see Look Back, and then they quote retweet themselves later being like, I want to continue drawing.
It is like that. It really is. I think that might be my. It might be my favorite animated movie this year, but I gotta check my letterbox.
Oh man. Hey yo! Wait! Oh my god, it is showing still!
You gotta.
Oh my goodness gracious, it's still showing. Oh my god. And none of these viewings were there before. There is yet hope. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they added like a bunch.
Oh, I'm gonna be so busy next week. I don't know if I'll be able to see it though. Okay, I gotta see if I can. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yes! Yes!
Evil cackling to watch. Great movie. It was so good.
I can't wait to cry.
My entire theater was crying. I've never had that experience watching something where everyone is like uniformly like upset.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good.
I've only ever had one instance of that watching The Revenant, where we got to the end of the movie and everyone was just deathly quiet. Like no one would say anything. We were just like, oh my goodness, oh god.
Oh man,
yeah.
I'm trying to think of like another experience. I need to watch it. I need to watch movies.
I guess in a similar fashion, when we got to the end of the first Into the Spider-Verse movie, and we saw the bit with Stan Lee's like quote at the end, and everyone just simultaneously just went ah.
Aww.
Yeah.
Devin, Chad, why are we talking about River having Riz?
Dev, did you not hear? Hazel has the most Riz.
Mm-hmm. Get with the program.
There was another thing that I was going to talk about, and I forgot what it was.
Like movie experiences?
Yeah, I wasn't able to see Look Back because I got sick, but obviously I was able to watch a bunch of anime at home instead, and Don great, obviously, but you know what else I've been watching that I think everyone in chat would love it? I started watching a little anime called Review Starlight that came out, I want to say about 4 years ago or 5 years ago, and I am obsessed. It is so good. It's an anime about a bunch of girls who attend like theater school, and all of these girls are competing in like a hidden underground audition tournament style thing to see who gets to be like the top star, like the best shining star of their year. And it is so good. It is beautiful. The Toxic Yuri, we love it. It's so good. It's very, very fun. I highly recommend. And the magical girl-esque transformation sequence that they have every episode is so imaginative. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful show.
I'll check it out. But I've been watching Dun Dun Dun, and I've been also watching. I love that intro. But I've also, to my dismay, have been watching the Uzumaki anime. And you, Melina, you don't understand my absolute sadness. Me and my best friend have been waiting for this anime for 5 years. It was like a great, like us, like enjoying like the manga was like a great pivotal experience during that time, and we're like, oh, well, yeah, the anime's coming
Yeah.
out. The first episode's amazing. It's only going to get up from here. Sadness,
Yeah.
pain. Ugh.
I think I heard from one of the producers that apparently, like on Twitter, he posted, I
Yeah.
believe, that like, yeah, apparently it was just production hell. Like it was either release it warts and
Yeah.
all, or don't release it at all, or don't complete it. And it's like,
I-
oh god,
I would have.
nightmare.
I understand that like everything was like a mess, but I would
Yeah.
have much preferred it if it was just that one first episode, because then no one is going to like think of it as like the poorly made latter half.
Yeah. Is,
Yeah.
is the entirety of the next part gonna be just like that?
Yes.
Or do we have?
the-
Oh.
At least like I don't know about the 4th episode, but there's going to be 4 episodes, and
Yeah.
the 2nd and 3rd one are made by the second company, and I don't know about the 4th, but yeah, it's Jover.
It's over for us.
Mhm.
Rat Cult is back. Are you familiar with
Ooh.
Rat Cult?
Like the Germa thing.
Rats! Rats!
That's weird.
We're the rats!
No, I don't think I know about the rat cult, I'm afraid.
I didn't understand Rat Cult the first time I was here, but I'm so glad that I've been enlightened to Rat Cult. Are you familiar
Is it
with the rat hole?
Oh, yeah, in New York, right?
It's just that. Yeah.
Okay.
Rat Cult is for rat hole.
I remember now, actually.
Yeah. I remember being here the first time and everyone refused to explain what the rat cult was every single time. A rubber room filled with rats. Oh my goodness. All of us are the Rat King.
Deep down, we're all rats.
Deep down, we're all rats.
Mm-hmm. And there's a
Real-
giant rat that makes all of the rules.
The rat that makes all of the rules.
Pussy the cat at triple. It's so dumb, I love that.
I can't believe no one has yet asked which characters from the cast are officially in Rat Cult. I can't believe that's something that no one has posed.
I feel like
Chat, you
Crescenta would
disappoint me.
as a funny joke.
I hath returned.
Hi, what's up?
We're talking about normal things.
I don't think you
Yeah.
are.
We are, I promise.
Oh no, the
I
rat
don't,
cult.
Bobby.
The rat cult has returned.
In your expert opinion, which members of cast would be in Rat Cult?
Which members of who?
Which characters would be in Rat Cult? It's very important that we know.
Zephyr.
I'm proud. Excellent.
The teachers.
What?
The teachers?
What?
Miss Isla.
Oh my goodness. You heard it here first, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, the teacher's actually based.
Rat cult is a
teachers!
political opinion. Hazel's dad. No, actually, and her mom.
Oh my goodness. They're the rats that make all of the rules! It's them!
Yes, the royals are
Oh.
actually rats. That's the lore.
Rats! Rats!
We're going to find out in like the final episode, like they're all just like rats in a trench coat, like in Bobinski and Coraline.
Oh my goodness.
SROC is just a theater production and that rats make. Okay, well, I guess We are going to really make sure that as many cleanup artists as possible use vectors because, you know, everyone's been using them so far, and if we have one shot that is completely hand-drawn next to one that uses vectors, it might be a little bit inconsistent.
It is
Yeah.
absolutely useful, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna quickly make a quick change to the animation dock. No longer immortalized. Animation dock. We went from recommending vectors to
Mandatory vectors.
Enforcing
Yes.
vectors.
enforcing
You will go to-
vectors.
You will go to jail if you don't use vectors.
Right now it says vector lines. Feel free to use vector lines. Now it's gonna say vector lines. You must use vector lines. No, just kidding. It's gonna say
They're simply so
please,
useful.
please try to use vector lines. There we go.
They're very useful. We highly recommend them.
I'll write that down actually. They're very useful.
Quote.
We highly recommend them. I'll put British accent.
Yes.
It's like the Great British Bake Off, like the narrator's there. Have you ever watched the Great British Bake Off?
Oh yeah. Me and my partner used to watch it all the time amidst COVID. When we had nothing else to watch, we were like, it's time for the Great British Bake Off. Time to watch Paul inappropriately rip apart a piece of bread.
Mm-hmm.
Every single time that he does that, a part of me dies. I'm like, guy, dude, the bread! Oh. It breaks my heart. Why would he do that?
Mm-hmm.
Boom, 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 boom.
Alright. I do need to be off, but...
No!
One last... Oh! Oh my god!
You good?
I mean.
Oh my
okay.
goodness!
Bye, Melina. I guess.
Don't worry, we will do this again when I have my next assignment.
October 28th.
But
Come
Yippee! I have one question though before we leave.
Oh.
And stop me if you've heard this one before. But, fellas, who jumps for the chicken and who jumps for the beef? I must know.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, have
What?
y'all not watched Parkour Civilization, the new hit thing on Twitter these days?
No.
No.
Chat,
This
I'm
is
gonna
me.
give you all the obligation to inform these two what Minecraft Parkour Civilization is.
Oh, they know.
Is this me whenever I reference like something no one knows?
Cheese class, my goodness.
Well,
But yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. You'll learn soon enough. It's very
Right.
important. Nope.
we will educate ourselves and mourn your
Mhm.
presence for the rest of the stream.
Mhm. Let me
Oh,
know
yeah.
next time you're free. We should hang out again.
Oh yeah. 100%. We shall
Mhm.
celebrate. Wait, when does the wait? Is the mini moon already gone? By the way.
No, it's going to be here for at least 2 more months.
Okay, never mind. We shall celebrate the mini moon's presence once more, henceforth.
Mhm. I'll let you know when I'm free.
Hell yeah, brother. I
Mhm.
should be relatively more free soon after I finish other thing.
Mhm.
Yes.
You wink at the
Valid.
camera.
I wink at camera very loudly. It's upsetting how loud it is.
Mhm.
But yes,
Everyone have a wonderful day, a lovely stream.
Have
I'll
an
see you all
incredible rest of your
soon.
night.
Goodbye.
Yes,
Goodbye, Melina.
Goodbye.
Oh, I don't know how to live with myself. Have you heard about the mini moon?
The mini moon?
Yeah, the mini moon. That's what Alina was referring to. So a couple weeks ago, like a week or so ago, this asteroid, a very small asteroid, caught into the Earth's orbit, and now is basically acting as like a very small moon, and it's going to be orbiting Earth for like a few months, and yeah, it's a cool little space fact.
Oh wow, are we gonna be able to see it?
It's too dim. It doesn't produce any. It doesn't reflect any light, I believe. But I'm sure some telescopes can see it.
Mm.
But rest assured that there's a mini moon amongst us.
That's fun. A mini moon in the sky.
Moon 2.
Moon to Electric Boogaloo.
Like Jupiter has all these moons. Why can't we?
Honestly, Jupiter is so lucky.
And Saturn. I think Saturn has more moons.
Oops. See, that screen changing stuff is all me. Cause I always.
Oh yeah?
Cause it's me misclicking. There we go.
Okay.
Let's see. What is this chat yapping about right now? I don't even know.
Yeah. Just ignore it.
The rat's name should be.
I think they're coming up with like a rat teacher.
Oh. Miss Squeak. Mr. Moldy Fromage. Fromage. Du fromage. Izzy. Naomi. Chloe.
Yes.
Marv. Okay, Marv. Let's archive this test animation. Lobby 17, Marv. There we go, Marv. The amazing Marv. The Marv. The Marv.
The Marv?
Yes, the Marv, the one and only.
You're telling me the Marv?
Yes, the Marv on Sunnyside. Thomas says, and she has tea time with the teachers. Guys, I can't keep up with this. I actually can't. With the rat cult. This is what happens.
We shouldn't have brought it up.
I know. Did you guys do this? Are you to blame for this monstrosity?
Melina started it. Don't put it on me.
You know what? Melina is getting a stern talking to. That's a joke.
But I added fuel to the fire, so.
You little instigator.
Hee hee. the chat is now part of the rat cult. Sad. Oh yeah, we didn't actually like mention in the stream why the title is called Sparkles. Do you want to mention that?
Oh,
Or...
so, well, it's your concept. Would you like to talk about it?
Okay, yeah. So, chat, I was basically working on this rough draft. I was cleaning it up, this morning. And I thought of, like, an idea of, like, adding a bit more, like, pizzazz into the animation. Especially, like, with, like, when she does this gesture to the crowd. And, when she flips her hair here. I thought that it would be really cool if she could have like some like sparkle animation. She like makes some stars and like kind of like gestures them to the crowd.
Literally obsessed.
I just think it's like an additional like character animation. It shows more about her personality. It really like expands on it.
Yes,
That's
the
what I
shimmer and the
thought.
shine of it all. Twinkle, 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 twinkle.
So yeah.
Absolutely in love and obsessed.
I'm glad you liked it.
And oh, it's gonna have a little sound effect too. That's what I'm excited about.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like when I was making that idea, I was kind of like wondering like if like that's a part of her skill set, like if she'll be able to do that sort of thing. And if like it'll be too busy in the shot. I was a bit like thinking about that, but it seems like everyone's down for it.
Yeah, we are all down for it. I think it's gonna look like actually beautiful and marvelous.
Nice.
I think the color of them would be the only thing, like because the camera flashes are gonna be white, but that's something Loose will help you with.
I just did this color because it's easier to see.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's because this is like a very rough concept. It's not set in stone, this color. And also,
I mean,
for people who for people who need more Toon Boom facts, if you want to change a color, you can just like find the color of the object, use the color wheel, and then boom, you can change it to whatever color you want, just like this.
I'm so salty. But yes,
yeah.
I was gonna say, also, that's like the color of her magic, so we can just have it be her magic, honestly, as Sparkles.
Yeah.
Or a toned down version. Are mortals allowed near the school? Nope. Unless you're here to import-export something, or you're very special, or you have a specific role. Not really. Or unless you're like a guard.
I also really like these guard designs.
Yes, Soroxy ate them up.
Mm-hmm.
Why has there got to be 2 streams on the one weekend? I'm busy. I don't mean this in a bad way. I love it when you guys stream. Don't worry, you can always rewatch and get theory content. Have fun. Enjoy your weekend.
This stream just kind of came like spur of the moment sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I'm having fun.
I'm glad you are. Same. Their magic comes from their personal cores. It's like kind of like a little rock that they're born with inside of them.
You will find more about it in the proof of concept where Crescenta explains that.
Exactly. What is happening with these rat cult emojis? How did the stones... One second, guys.
Alright. Ask some questions, chat. Sparkle cult? I guess we're in the Sparkle cult now. There are too many cults for me to keep track of. This thing is so relaxing. Thank you. I believe that the cores are, like, inside them, like internal organs, but I could be wrong. If... Yes. Yeah, okay. This is a bad hand. I'm just going to ignore this hand. Draw hands.
I hath returned. So someone said,
Hello.
how did the stones come about? Some type of outside spiritual force? You will find out.
Dev answered that.
What happened?
Dev answered that.
Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, Dev said what we can say about, like, what they are.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, Agua. Um, eh, tagging. No, you don't need to tag. I usually always check in the community server, and so tagging is not necessary. Okay, so let's
Yeah.
see what's happening in the fan characters. Oh my god, more Aixa.
You want to show them up on screen?
Let's use this as a community server plug. So,
Okay.
if you want to see what I'm talking about, you can join the community Discord server, which is in the description below. Aixa looks amazing. Oh my god, and also like so scary. I love it. The fit, and the art is so good.
Oh, is that the one for the unknown country?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That one was pretty good.
Wow. The parents. Love the parents. All the lore. Whoa, someone made.
Hey, bud.
Okay, anyways, someone else made a fauna royal, which I love. So good. Beautiful. I love seeing the OCs that you guys make. Honestly, it makes my day. No, the Rat King. Okay. What about the Dorby and DB? Oh my god, we're not going back to that. Hey.
Hey.
I can't say what I'm saying hey to, but someone said something so. uh. Yes, the cults, the cults, the cults, the cults, the cults, the cults. The head dent. Percent
yeah.
head dent. I think I have the same eyebrow shape as Crescenta.
I somewhat do.
Yeah. I'm not saying I don't know what you look like. You look like Hedda. Wait. Do I? Was that you in the short film in your portfolio?
Oh God, was it?
Sorry.
No, don't look at it. That might have been, but please don't look at that.
I won't. I won't.
Um,
I just
yeah,
remember it being really good.
It depends on which video, cause I had to make a portfolio for my like for my class,
Oh, I see.
and so I had to put in some videos that I made. So yeah, I want to update it so it has more stuff that I'd be like more like happy to show to like employers.
I mean, the
'Cause,
cleanup you
as
do for Sunnyside could be good.
I will add that. I was actually thinking of once the once it comes out, once this comes out, I will make like a animation reel and put it on YouTube and like show like all my cleanup and like credit all the other animators and compositors.
Oh, that would be lovely.
Yeah, that way like I don't flood my portfolio with this scene, this scene, this scene, you know.
Yeah. How many shots have you done so far for the proof of concept? I forget.
This is my second one, and I did Shot 8, and I also did Melina's
Oh
test
yeah.
animation.
Well, this counts as a lot because this is the longest shot in the proof of concept. So
Yeah, I'm gonna need a break after this because A, this is the hardest one, and B, school's been gone kind of busy.
completely valid. Completely valid.
But once school's done, I'll be able to do whatever I you want.
Yeah, of course.
Also, I was wondering, it's probably in the animation book, but the heel emblems, are they a cleanup animator's job, or is that FX or?
That is a compositor's job.
Okay, so I won't have to worry about that.
Yes, don't worry.
Sounds good. I wouldn't have been upset if I had to do it, but I just want to be sure.
Yeah, no worries. You already have like a lot to do on this shot anyways. I wouldn't want to add anything else.
Yeah.
What takes the longest in the animation process? If you mean like in the pipeline, as in rough cleanup, effects, compositing, I think it depends on the person and the shot, honestly.
Melina did this shot in ungodly fast.
No, that's so true. Melina did this in like a month, I think.
Yeah, and you gave her like 3 months, didn't you?
Yeah, we gave her like 3 months for
Oh my god.
This was supposed to be done in like November.
She's insane.
Melina is incredibly talented. We love Melina.
We love. She's so good.
The goat.
Hmm.
Maybe rough, but you know, again, it depends on the shot. Some shots would probably take like a long time to composite if they have a lot of assets and elements to manage.
Hmm.
Bing, bing. Bing, bing.
Would the Core 4 play D&D?
Yes, they would.
But which class?
Sorry?
Which class or whatever they're called? I haven't played D&D in a while, but like bard or acolyte, like that sort of thing.
I think River would be like a mage or something. That's one of them, right? That's been a while for me too.
We can just make stuff up.
Hazel would be like You know what? I do want to answer this. I just feel like Dev would have a lot more fun answering it.
Yeah. Hazel would be a bard. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I haven't played D&D in forever.
Same. I'm literally so proud of everyone. All improving so much. Can't wait for the pilot. Thank you, Magic Supernova. You're amazing.
Thank you.
Hello, Clover. The gang's all here. Anyways, hi! I've never seen that emoji used before. That emoticon. Oh my god, that's like the instrument in Crescenta's theme. Sunnyside, the Sunny Crew musical.
I thought you said Honeyside.
Oh, Honeyside Royals of Cora.
That's like their brand name for honey
Oh
at the
my
school.
god. Honeyside honey. Oh, when people do Crescenta's eyeliner and like mascara, right? Like it's so satisfying to like watch because you're doing it so flawlessly.
Thanks.
Like, I rarely trust you with Crescenta shots.
Thank you.
Just so I can remember not to, like, how long you want to take a break for after this shot and put it in my calendar. When will your school be off?
It will. I'll tell you right after stream so I can check my calendar.
No worries.
I do feel like I'll be okay to like do like a very short shot, like the one Mystical's doing right now. Once they're done,
Oh, okay.
I can work on that because that one's pretty simple compared to this.
All right then.
But then I'll be sure to tell you.
tea. Boom, boom, boom.
Hi, Ivy.
Hello, Ivy.
No, Ivy's leaving.
Oh. Oh, bye, Ivy.
I said bye, but I can understand why you thought I said hi.
Who is the most stupid slash manipulable at Sunnyside? The most manipulable at Sunnyside? Sanefa or Blaze? Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, do I feel like doing that right now? I kind of do. I don't know. I'm scared. Toxic traits. They each have some very specific toxic traits. I'll go through that in just a second. So let's start with River. River has a few toxic traits, one of them being perfectionism. His relentless pursuit of perfectionism causes him to place kind of immense pressure on himself and others. He sets unrealistic standards, which can lead to burnout and self-criticism and refusal to accept his mistakes, which isn't just an innocent toxic trait. It can actually backfire and cause other people to resent you as well. His need for everything to be flawless can be suffocating for everyone around him. He has control issues as well, obviously. He believes he has to fix everything, which can make him overbearing. He may meddle in situations that aren't his to solve, leading to maybe even strained relationships as he unintentionally takes autonomy away from others. Autonomy. He also blames himself a lot, which is a byproduct of his perfectionism. His tendency to take the blame for everything, even things outside of his control, can turn into sacrifice or martyrdom. And this behavior, while seeming self-sacrificing, can become emotionally kind of manipulative when others feel guilty for his unnecessary self-blame. And also he's just really stubborn, which also comes from him being a little bit arrogantly intelligent sometimes. How he treats mortals, even as people-pleasing, can be a toxic trait. But yeah, we're getting a bit deep here. But I hope you guys aren't bored listening to their toxic traits, but
No, some people in chat are saying that he's relatable.
oh, he is for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Honestly, before saying he's too relatable. Yeah. When it comes to Crescenta's toxic trait, so obviously she has this egotistical facade, like her dramatic, self-centered persona. While it might be masking deeper vulnerabilities, it can come off as arrogant and egotistical, and she adopts this behavior to fit royal expectations, but ends up pushing people away by seeming self-absorbed. She's also very impulsive and tends to act on her strong emotional impulses, like making quick decisions without fully considering their consequences. While her gut instinct often works, her impulsivity can lead to reckless actions or hurt feelings. Especially when she doesn't account for the bigger picture. She's also very blunt, which to some might seem like a toxic trait sometimes. It can be a pretty good one too, though. In the toxic sense, her lack of social awareness and blunt nature might, like, especially when she's putting on this egotistical mask, like facade, make her seem a bit rude and dismissive, and she can unintentionally hurt others by making insensitive remarks as she struggles to read some emotional contexts. But that one's, I don't know about that one. And
I made a
she's a bit closed off emotionally. She hides her deeper emotions and avoids vulnerability, preferring surface level connections, and this emotional distance can cause strain in her relationships, as others may feel like she's unwilling to open up or trust them fully. Also, she tends to overcompensate. Relatable, like her rivalry with Aurora and her need to perform result in sometimes some overcompensation. She might go to extreme lengths to prove herself, which can come off as competitive or antagonistic, and like especially when she feels threatened. There's a little bit of ego involved.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to Hazel's toxic traits,
She's perfect.
yeah, she has no toxic traits. Okay, but actually,
Yeah.
okay, like she tends to actually overstep boundaries sometimes. So so obviously Hazel has this deep desire for emotional intimacy, but it can lead to her invading people's personal space, like both emotionally and mentally. It kind of clashes with Crescenta's closed offness. Hazel tends to push for deeper connections by like sometimes sharing like her trauma like bluntly or offering unsolicited emotional help, which can make others really uncomfortable. She can be a little bit subservient, like she sacrifices her own needs to accommodate for others to the point where she becomes really drained, and this self-neglect can create unhealthy dynamics where she expects people to reciprocate but ends up feeling resentful if they don't. She can also be a bit naive or idealistic sometimes. Like, because she was so sheltered by Glenn and Clover, she's become a little bit overly idealistic, often expecting people to be as emotionally intelligent and caring as she is, and this leads to a bit of delulu when people fail to meet her high emotional standards, and she struggles to accept that not everyone operates with the same depth of empathy, I guess. She can be a little impatient too, especially with people who don't like get her as much. Like she's a little bit frustrated by the fact that like not everyone operates the same. Again, some of that like perfectionism, control aspect that River has too. People pleasing, obviously. And even she has difficulty like regulating her own emotions. Like coming from a family with poor emotional regulation, she hasn't learned to handle her emotions healthily, so she can either suppress her feelings or react intensely, which can create tension in like her relationships, especially when she's trying to appear perfect on the outside. And some people were saying Hazel's not relatable. Oh yeah, this conversation about toxic traits is going in the notes. I have all these flaws making all the characters feel way more realistic. I'm glad you feel that way. Yeah, they are quite real. And the toxic traits go much deeper. It's just there's some things that I cannot discuss yet.
Yeah.
And finally Zephyr, because I don't want to yap too much. But I don't know. Wait, look, give me 1 second to figure something out, because I just got a message. Okay, so for Zephyr, so one of his toxic traits is like he can be very cold, and detached. So his like aloof demeanor, well, it is like a defense mechanism, but it is kind of a toxic trait that it is a defense mechanism. He pushes people away to protect himself from getting hurt, mimicking the stern attitudes of like some of his friends, like Glacier. And that can make him seem a bit unapproachable and uncaring even to those who genuinely care for him, like River or Hazel. He has low self-worth, unfortunately. Like he has a deep belief that he's inherently a burden, and that leads him to devalue himself in relationships. He often dismisses his own needs and assumes that others will abandon or mistreat him, and this mindset can also be a little bit draining for those who want to help him, as they may feel like their efforts aren't really ever enough. See, toxic trait is like a really vague thing, because like it doesn't mean that it's like an antagonistic trait that makes them bad. Like flaws are not the same as toxic traits.
Yeah.
He can be a bit passive. Like his lack of assertiveness comes from years of being taught that his opinions don't matter. Oops, let that one slip. He is easily manipulated and allows others like Glacier to take advantage of him. Yes, like Glacier has been his friend for years and years, which is like also toxic for him, and it makes it hard for him to stand up for himself, which creates like an unhealthy power dynamic in his friendships and relationships. He's also a people pleaser. They're all people pleasers. They're all giant people pleasers. All giant rich people pleasers. He's kind of dependent on like his negative influences too. Like he clings on to unhealthy friendships like with Glacier, and he's been conditioned to accept any form of attention, even the negative, and kind of reinforces that belief that he deserves to be mistreated, sadly. And yeah, that's what I can think of right now on the spot. Let me read what people have been saying.
I feel like most people are just like me, you know, just finding relatability in most of that.
That's so sad. Multiple seasons if we get picked up, and if we're indie and we can actually fund it. Whatever happens. The goal, the plan, what we want is multiple seasons, yes. Who would have the guts to hurt a mortal near death? I'm not gonna answer that one because it's kind of a spoiler. But there are characters who will. I mean, who like want to. Who would? I mean, Isn't there that one image of Blaze and Aurora taking a picture? Yes. River is too relatable. Hazel is not relatable. I read that one. Who is the random child we hear occasionally in the streams? That would be either my niece or my nephew who live here. The tiny child could be the final boss of Sunnyside. That's so funny.
I thought that chatter was talking about me, and I was really offended for a moment.
Oh, they thought you were the tiny child?
Yeah, I was like, how dare you? But no, I'm sorry.
Guys, Chloe is the cleanup artist who's animating here, and it's like literally the goat. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I just thought someone was calling me like a child that sometimes is heard, and I'm just like, okay. But no, I understand what they were saying now.
Can there be personas and OCs in the show, please? Well, that might be a crowdfund reward, so if you donate when we do crowdfund, that may be a possibility. Zephyr lore, yes. Does the story have any religious undertones? Oh my god. It does. I did it. Thomas the Train said. Period. Guys, yes, there's representation in Sunnyside. But those are the toxic traits of the main four. Toxic traits of the four. Mrs. Squeak, you drew Mrs. Squeak. Why would one do that? I can't.
I'm impressed.
I am also impressed, but wow. Oh, I just saw Mrs. Squeak in the server.
Oh, she's so cute.
That's adorable. I just can't believe you were that inspired.
We need to put her in the pilot as a reference.
Will there be any violent incidents at Sunnyside? Of course. Who is the alchemy princess? Princess Althea. Althea, in case you guys do not remember what Princess Althea of the Alchemy Kingdom looks like, I will show you the short queen myself. If I can find her, that is. So far, it doesn't seem like I am, but I don't know if y'all are gonna see Althea today, because I can't find her. Althea. Althea. Where is Althea's design? That's weird. Rep Althea. I found an old Althea design. You can have a really old Althea design. Dude, can you see it on the screen?
It's not there yet. It's still, there's a delay right now.
I'm gonna find the new Althea design. The real Althea design.
Now I see it.
This is from like years and years ago. This is just like, I'm finding Althea.
I love the braids.
Okay, I'm gonna need. I don't know why I can't find her right now. Magic. You know who you. Oh, I found her. Let me just download her. Okay, say goodbye to the old Althea, and say hello to the real Althea. This is Althea of the Alchemy Kingdom. Still a concept, but
Oh, that's really good. I really like that one.
they do have holidays. She looks like a farm girl. Honestly, she kind of is messy room type of person. If two royals of different kingdoms have children, that child becomes a mixed royal with two different types of powers, and it is a big no-no and a big taboo, and it has happened before, but it is seen as a destructive force in this world and something that should never happen. So royals are not allowed to get together, but even though they are not allowed to, sometimes they do. Let me think about what I am to do next. Oh yes, I have to give that person an assignment. See, they can drop in an F-bomb, but they wouldn't because they don't live on Earth. They would drop their version of the F-bomb.
What if their version of the F-bomb is like something very like normal here? Like, I don't know, what if they say milk and that's just their swear word?
You know what? I'm done with this. Milk you! No, it would be TV 13. It would be PG 13, TV 14. Only reason being that we aren't against. We do want. This is a mature show, and we are going to have mature things in this show, and we are going to. There will be some violent or dark moments and themes. Although when it comes to the actual language itself, if this was a show set on Earth, yes, we would have there be actual curses, but it's not. So it just feels odd and takes you out of the immersion if these characters actually used Earth curse words. So
Yeah.
they will be cursing, but they will be Cora cursing, and some of those curses will sound like the Cora curses still feel like real curses, even though they're not real curses. The map is in the Sorcery Kingdom. Right in the middle. Right there in the middle. Goodbye, map. Yes, each kingdom does have capital cities. There are different biomes in each kingdom that are like subgenres of everything. Like, for example, there is a metal forest slash area slash city of the Crystal Kingdom. There is a mushroom forest in the Flora Kingdom. Things like that. There is disability rep. Not overbearing at all. The borders are actually really beautiful. They are kind of like mixtures of both kingdoms, almost. But it is mostly like a sudden change. I think I removed the map again.
Yeah, it's gone.
What did you say? It's gone?
Yeah.
It's good. Favorite food? Oh, thank you, Sleepy Hollow. Man 4's favorite food. I'll leave that one to Dev. Fight a bear without a question. Hazel. Crescento.
I will be right back.
No worries. Okay. That is the shot that Marv will get. Okay. Okay. Hano Chabi. Enough. Favorite food? Are we talking in Cora or on Earth? Good question, yes. A hot dog eating contest. Crescenta, yes. That's what they kind of would win against a bear in a wrestling match. Well, the punishment for two royals being together and their mixed royal child in like the overall world is just total social taboo and like judgment and isolation and just subtle ways of like everyone treating them differently. Making less royal connections, being looked down upon, their child being shunned. Things like that. There's nothing real that like anyone can do. Some kingdoms may be so disgusted that they like completely choose not to be associated with your kingdom. And when it comes to a romance at Sunnyside, the punishment may result in suspension or a bunch of lessons and like some brainwashing, maybe. I don't know. Things like that. You'll see. I mean, you might see. Or you won't. Will there be mixed royals? Yes. I know, brainwashing is so cool. Welcome to Sunnyside, everyone. Yes.
And what makes you so much better than them, River? And what makes you so much better than them, River?
Wrong with it?
Enough.
What's wrong with it?
Enough. Let's.
Do you guys...
What's wrong with it?
Enough. Let's.
Do you guys... And what makes you so much better than them, River?
What's wrong with it?
Enough. Let's.
Do you guys...
Sorry, I just have to rewatch some of the shots. Sorry about that.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Chloe. Chloe to the E, Chloe to the E, Chloe to the E. Chloe. Let's see, okay. You know what? Yes, that is a good shot for them. Let's assign it. Let's assign Let's assign. Let's assign. Let's assign. Let's assign. Let's assign. Let's assign. Is it possible to be expelled from Sunnyside, and what would you have to do to get that to happen? Yes, it is very possible. Although, you know, obviously they would probably figure something out for you to still be educated on that stuff from a distance. Probably. You would have had to, you know what, maybe even engage in a royal romance or destroy the school somehow. Disrespect a teacher, use your magic on a teacher, use your magic on another student, because the thing is, like, some of these little disputes can cause political conflicts because you are literally heirs and royals and political figures when you put a bunch of political figures in one institution and they have conflicts. Those conflicts are actually do have an impact on a worldwide political scale and things like that.
What are you doing?
Crescenta is the princess. Princess of stars. She's the princess of stars. Hazel is the princess. Flora. Flowers. Plants. Zephyr is the prince of the wind kingdom. Wind kingdom. The river is the prince of the water kingdom. This is the sound of water spraying. Did you hear the sound of water spraying? Water. Prince river of the water kingdom. Kingdom. Prince, princess, royals of Cora. Cora. That was ASMR for you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I've always wanted to make an ASMR channel. Can our next video just be Sunnyside ASMR?
I won't be there, but you can.
Oh damn. Water kingdom. Water. Let's see what I have to do. Sounds good, Chloe. Boom boom, bam bam, 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 boom boom boom, boom 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 boom. Okay. Shot 11. Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. Y'all. Doing some really important things, actually. It's all gonna be worth it. It's all going to be good. It's for the benefit of the pilot of our production. Sunnyside, House of Cora. Yeah, beatbox. Are there any rival schools to Sunnyside? No. There are only a handful of royals. There cannot be more than one school. Is there any kingdoms that use bow and arrows? Yes. How easy is it to break into Sunnyside? Very, very, very hard. Good luck, babe. Will there be any zestiness? I mean, there's zestiness in the stream. Vector lines, vector lines, vector lines.
Vector lines.
Vector brush, in your case.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Boom. Tune. Boom.
Boom, boom.
Boom.
This live stream is sponsored by Toon Boom.
For legal reasons, it is not. Tune boom. Let's see who sent me that. Amon. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. 1 second. 1 second. No, guide. O43 to O46. Let's see what people are saying. Will they be playing Fiend in the show? No. Who would get the first plushie? Crescenta. a marketable Crescenta plushie. Yes. There are a couple kingdoms that would use bow and arrows. So there are a couple. There are a couple like weapons that we have been thinking of to represent each kingdom. Not set in stone, but on Imifyu. Like sorcery is like this very, very special wand. Star is this like, it is kind of like a bow, or like this like shield that can also function as something that shoots arrows. This is all like for like things that don't really have much to do with like their powers, like actual weapons. So for wind, it's like a whip. For water, it's trident. For floor, it's like a whip blade. But like a whip blade that has vines potentially. For ice, a hammer. For fire, gauntlets, obviously. Cloud, spear, alchemy, dagger, deception. Like, we're still thinking of that one, but some kind of mask that has, has like weapon abilities. It is more like armor kind of. For motion, like dual blades. For sound, it's kind of like a harp that can actually hurt you through like the sound waves it can create. Like it can create like sonic booms. Crystal, a scythe. For health, a shield like thing probably. For sand, a dagger as well. For mind, like a Psy blade. As in like a psychological kind of blade. But again, we just don't want these to have much to do with the powers. We are also accounting for like... We do also want to account more for the cultures as well. One second. Let's see what people are saying. Scythes, yes. Scythes are amazing. For mind, like a rapier, actually. Rapier, whatever they call it, rapier. For color, like a staff. For taste, like a fan, a saber fan type of thing. For scent, like this is like, you might be surprised by this, but it's like a flask, that can like, execute or bring out like scents. For luck, like a coin, like a sharp coin. For lunar, like a blade, a crescent-shaped blade. For solar, like there's this thing called like the Excalibur Sun Blade. So solar is inspired by the English, so that would be cool. For shape, like a scimitar type of sword. I didn't even know half of these existed before we started talking about them. For intuition, like a seer's arrow. That was definitely inspired by Persian culture. Time, blades, fauna, like a totem staff, motion, a bow as well. See, like there are a couple. Gravity, an axe, coordination, twin blades, fabrication, gauntlet again, but like a different kind of gauntlet. Plasma, a katana, inscription, a hammer again. Something that I cannot talk about, a duality blade, charisma, dagger, visibility, like a cloak. Acid, staff, reincarnation, a very specific type of blade that we can get into. Touch, like a hand type of thing, like a glove almost. Temperature, a whip, shadow, dagger, clay, hammer. Slime, sword. Chemical, an injector. Ancestry, a sword. Reflection, a mirror shield. Pocket, a satchel. And finally, for vulnerability, a dagger. But the ones that are repeats are like really interesting, and they work differently for different kingdoms. Sorry. But yes, I hope you enjoyed that. Lots of lore dumping, info dumping. Are there guns, kind of? Dev, I'm gonna do some stuff. I'm still gonna be here and like talk, but I just have to do something. So I will. So if you can answer questions, and you too,
I was
Chloe.
actually thinking of heading out. Actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but here's what I finished.
Oh my God, is it done? What?
No, there's still her like waving, waving here, and then the slab.
But oh
And
my
then,
God.
And then all these I'm doing the crowd as well, am I?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay,
But
that's fine.
most of her walk is finished. Like that's so crazy. Can we see it again? Sorry, I'm just so obsessed.
Yeah.
I also
alright.
love that you're making the line weight thicker as she gets forward. Like
Yeah. And I can also refine the sparkles.
so good, dude. I think Toe
Yeah.
Stones isn't gonna have anything notes wise because this is like incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, this is where we like praise Chloe in the chat.
Oh shucks.
Very, very majestic, very demure again.
I like doing this whenever I make enough frames.
Oh, that
just, like,
is cool.
scribbling.
And then backwards.
Oh yeah. She forgot something. She has to
Oh.
go back.
She's doing the moonwalk for everyone. She's like, guys, look, wait, before I go, watch this.
What if this is the final product? Just her.
And the narration is like, wait, I don't know if I should continue.
Wait,
should I
what are you
stop?"
doing? Yeah, my name is spelled Chloe, chat. People were asking. But yeah, I had a really good time on this stream.
Yeah, thank you so much for doing this. I know it can be a bit draining, so take a good break, eat, drink, and we love you here
Stay
at Sunnyside.
hydrated. Yeah, I'm really happy to be here.
River-
Everyone's super nice.
Aw, I'm glad you feel that way. So, yes, we're very grateful to have you on this team. Everyone, thank you for joining the stream, the sudden stream. And we have like 6 streams until we're at stream 50. Kind of crazy. But have an incredible rest of your days, your nights, and if you have anything to anything art-wise to post or any questions or anything, the community server is a thing and it's in the description. So, goodbye, y'all.
Goodbye.